I made a mistake on day 3 of the Colorado Trail that almost ended my thru hike. And the crazy thing is, most beginners make the exact same mistake. So in this video, I'm going to give you 20 thru hiking tips that I wish I knew before I started, so you don't end up having to learn them the hard way like I did. Tip number 1, you're going to overpack. I started with a whole bunch of stuff that I thought I needed, and by day 7, I was sending all kinds of things back with my wife. Take time when you're out on the trail to reassess the gear that you have, and have a plan for how you're going to ditch weight early whenever you realize that maybe you don't need everything that you took. Tip number 2, the goal isn't speed, it's consistency. I came out way too fast on the first 5 days of my thru hike. 12+ hour days, pushing hard, and I ended up with shin splints. That ended up slowing me down way more than if I would have just paced myself a little bit. Tip number 3, your body will adjust. When you first start out, everything hurts. You're not used to hiking all day long every day and sleeping on the ground all the time. But it's surprising about how after about a week, your body starts to adjust and you actually start to enjoy it. Tip number 4, sleep is way more important than weight. Bad sleep will wreck your hike. A cheap air pad, no pillow, you'll end up feeling it big time the next day. Carrying a little extra weight to ensure that you get good sleep is absolutely worth it. Tip number 5, take breaks before you need them. If you wait until you're actually exhausted, you're going to be done for the day. Taking short planned breaks throughout the day will keep you moving. Long breaks really end up killing momentum, and it makes it so much harder to get started again. Tip number 6, morale matters more than anything. Don't get me wrong, there were days that I didn't enjoy. Painful days, days with bad weather, or just bad mental days. But learning how to manage your mindset, that's what gets you to the finish line. Tip number 7, start early in the mountains. Afternoon storms are real. You don't want to be caught above tree line at 2 p.m. watching a lightning storm roll in. So get up early and get over those passes as early as you can. Tip number 8, always plan for the worst water source. You can go without food. You can't safely go without water. So if you know there's water at 3 miles and then not again until 8, then you should plan for the 8. Tip number 9, blisters will sneak up on you. After backpacking for 30 years, I thought this wouldn't be an issue and that I had it figured out. I didn't. Take some time and check your feet often. Fix any hot spots you find early, and make sure to take some time to wash your feet each day. You don't want to wait until there's a problem. So many people end up leaving thru hikes because of something as simple as a blister. Tip number 10, your feet are gonna hurt, especially if you're not 20 anymore. For me, in my mid-40s, everything hurt. But stretching helped me a whole lot. I ended up stretching early in the morning before getting on the trail, and then again at the end of the day once we got off trail. And then I wouldn't let myself take pain meds until the end of the day because I didn't really want to mask any potential problems when I was out on the trail. Tip number 11, downhills are harder than uphills. This one really surprised me. When I was out on the trail, I was bombing downhills, trying to make up time for all of the uphills. But that ended up giving me shin splints. So make sure to take your time when you're going downhill, because for me, that ended up being harder than even going uphill. Tip number 12, you're probably going to lose weight, even if you end up eating a lot. When I was out on the trail, I thought I was eating fine, and I still ended up losing 14 pounds on my thru hike. Even though it wasn't a huge thing for me on that one, it would not have been good if I was doing one of the longer thru hikes. Which that leads me into tip number 13. Add calories without having to eat more. Something I learned about later that I wish I would have done on the Colorado Trail was adding olive oil to my meals. It's a great way to add extra calories without any extra effort, really. Tip number 14, you're gonna crave real food. Protein, fresh food, not just junk. So I made a point whenever I got into town to make sure I ate really good and ate healthy food and didn't just go for the donut. And that really helped sustain me between each time I came into town. Tip number 15, you'll eat differently than you expected. Whether it was the altitude or just hiking all the time, I ended up eating a lot less than I planned. I ended up giving my son a lot of my food, who was eating like crazy. When you're out on the trail, listen to your body, but also make sure you don't underfuel. I really wish I would have made myself eat snacks a little bit more often, even though I didn't feel hungry. Tip number 16, your sleep system can make or break the hike. Having a good air pad, a good pillow, and being able to stay warm. Don't cheap out here or go too ultra light, because you want to make sure that you're staying comfortable while you're out there. Tip number 17, test your gear before you hike. To me, this one should be obvious, but there's a lot of people that I know that don't do this enough. And the last thing you want is to find out that a piece of gear doesn't work for you when you're out on a thru hike. Tip number 18, your shoes matter more than anything. You're going to be on your feet all day, so you want to make sure that you have something that's been tested. I would even go half a size up on your shoes, because your feet are gonna swell when you're out walking on them all day long. So make sure to get some good quality shoes and make sure that they're trail tested. Tip number 19, use one good pack liner. Instead of using a lot of little bags, just use one pack liner to be able to put all of the things that you want to make sure that you're keeping dry in one place. It just makes it so much easier and less to have to figure out whenever you're doing it every day. Tip number 20, get good trekking poles. I didn't use trekking poles the first week I was out because I'd taken my dog with me. And I definitely think that contributed to me getting shin splints that first week. But even when I did start using them in my first resupply, I had cheap ones, and they kept slipping on me in their height. And so the first thing I did when I got off the Colorado Trail was invest in some quality trekking poles. If these tips were helpful to you, let me know in the comments below. And if you're planning your first thru hike, let me know, what are you worried about? And if you're new to backpacking and still trying to figure out all the things that you need to be able to get out on trail, I've created a beginner's starting kit that I'm giving away for free. And I'll make sure to put it down in the description below. As always, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. And hopefully one day, I see you out on the trail.